So thank you guys so much for taking the time to sit down with me. We're here at PAX East with the Bread and Fred, creators of a rage-inducing game, from what I've been told. So can you guys introduce yourselves and give me your names and what you guys do?
Yeah, so I'm David, I'm the programmer of Brand Fred.
And I'm Victor, I'm the artist behind Brand Fred.
Okay, so you said, say that years of what again?
I'm the programmer.
The programmer.
The programmer
You might notice that
of the game.
The what?
He's the programmer. He's
Oh,
the
programmer. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're the artist.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, how did you guys come up with Bread and Fred? Like, how did this idea come about? How did that work?
So yeah, we were watching some Ludwig video. I don't know if you know him. He's a streamer, and he was playing Jump King, which is also a rage-inducing game.
Yeah.
And we were watching that, and we say, "Oh, we can do this for 2 people." So we start coming up with ideas, and we ended up with 2 penguins tied together with a rope. Somehow, I'm not really sure how, but we got to that point, and yeah, we just started developing it, and here we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So you saw Ludwig play the game. You're like, okay, I have the idea. How did you get the artist idea? Like, how did you go? Okay, this is how it should look. Like, what was the inspiration for that?
Yeah, we wanted to make a rage game, but if you have a rage game, the target will be like hardcore gamers, like people that wanna have a bad time. So that was a part that bothered us a little, because we want all people to play, like kids and stuff. So we think, okay, let's make it rage with a good music, with a good aesthetic, and with charm, so people can enjoy it too. So penguins, the cutest animal.
Yeah, because normally when we see penguins, we're like, okay, happy feet, like nice happy movies, or we see the penguin videos, and which kind of actually makes sense that it's rage-inducing, because in penguin videos they like to slap each other and stuff. But so you guys came up with the co-op game. Like, what is the premise of the game?
So Brand Fred is a game about 2 penguins that they are attached together with a rope, so you have to climb a mountain. So the thing is that you have to cooperate every single moment, because you are together with a rope. So if any one of you fall, you bring your partner back down with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the rope is also used for gaining height and speed, because one penguin can attach to the ground and the other one can swing around with the rope. And then when you have enough speed, you jump and you get farther than with a regular jump. And yeah, the whole game mechanic is about using the rope as your advantage, but if you fail, it's a spoiler.
So now he just said a lot of stuff about, like, I can see as an artist, like, okay, how the heck you want me to do this? How did you, like, I guess, make it all cohesive, like, as far as like swinging the rope up, then like, okay, I got to get all the animation. How did you go about that process?
Well, at first I had a lot of sketch about the penguins, the mountain, the environment, and it makes sense. And on the process, I like the animations and everything. I stayed with the cute stuff, the programmer, and especially the level designers or other dev, were like the hard part of making rage. I mean, I had a good time making it, like making it cute, making it aesthetically pleasing for a child to say, hey, I want to play this. And then, well, another story made playing the game. Well,
so you have the game. You have it's aesthetically pleasing for kids, because even I was looking at it like, oh man, this game ain't gonna be that hard, cute little game. And then I was talking to the Apogee representatives in the Medane area, and they're like, yeah, it's rage-inducing. So
Yeah.
how did you guys come up with the idea of making it, okay, it's gonna be really cute, but we want to make people rage quit almost like it's Cuphead? Like, how did you guys get to that level?
I think we've softened a bit with time. Like at the beginning of the development, it was really rage-inducing, and people will get really mad. But yeah, we were at the point like we saw kids playing it, and it was really hard for them. But we already got that aesthetic for kids, and everyone should be enjoying it. So we introduced like a lot of difficulty options to make the game easier for everyone, so everyone can play. Like we have some checkpoint system, so if you fail at any time, you can go back to that point. Especially thought for people that want to play the game, enjoy the cuteness of it, but without the raging part so much.
Yeah. Okay, so you talk about checkpoints, which is thank you. Cuphead does not have checkpoints.
Yeah.
It's the most. Speak to a controller one. That's a whole different story. But so now how excited is the team to finally have the game out? Because it's not fully out yet, right?
No, not yet.
So how did you feel to have? How did the team, you guys, feel about having the game here at PAX? People are actually able to play it. You have to see people rage. Like, how did you feel to finally have the game in a playable state?
Honestly, it feels like a dream. I mean, we began on 2020. Three friends that wanted to make a game. Now we are here, like across the world practically. We are from Spain.
Okay.
So yeah, people play the game. People come to our Discord, say, "Oh, I have a lot of fun playing it." I yell to each other. We yell to each other. So and a lot of speedrunners community that break the game so much,
Yeah.
so much every day, and yeah, it feels like a dream.
Yeah, so I have to ask that. For speedrun community, they are known for breaking games.
Yeah.
How does that weigh on you as a programmer? Every time you're like, okay, I fixed this, and they go and break it again.
Yeah.
I fixed this, and they go and break it again.
I'm really into the speedrun community. I'm on the speedrun like world. I'm a really fan of it. So when people came into the Discord and say, "I break this," I'm like, okay. So I try to fix the really broken stuff that normal people could find. But if I see like a glitch that only speedrunners will find because they are so specific, I say, okay, I'll keep it for you guys. It's okay for me, and I try to help them as much as I can. I give them advice, or they need to, oh, how does work, and I could maybe explain to them. So yeah, but they also really good testers for the game. So
Yeah.
they find like a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. So they are really helpful.
Okay. Couple of more questions. If I had no idea what Bread and Fred was, how would you sell me on the game? How would you be like, okay, you have to play this game?
So maybe if you have like a partner or a friend that you want to end your relationship with, it's a really good game to start with. Like it's the best part from Overcooked, for example, type of game that you shout out to each other like, what are you doing? Like, you should be jumping or whatever, with all the platformer stuff. So it's like the perfect combination of those both genres of games, like party games and platforming. So if you like either of which, you will have a good time with Bread and Fred.
Yeah.
You have anything to add to that?
That's perfect.
I have a question for you as the artist, because I know sometimes people get so caught up in like the programming side of things like that, to actually have like your creation, your environment. Did you do like the music as well? Like you?
No, we outsourced the music, but that's the only part we outsource.
Okay. So how did you feel to like have your, Erykah Badu once said, "I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my,
Yeah.
And so how did you feel to actually have your artwork out there and being appreciated as well?
I mean, the moment you design like two cute penguins, you give them a character, you give them complexity at some point, and you saw them in big announcements. I don't know. We saw, like the other day, we came, they made a 3D printing with Bread and Fred there. So it makes me so proud of the creation we had, and yeah, proud. The word. Okay, it's super cool.
Okay. And one like I said, just a few more questions. What are some of the hardships that you guys have with creating the game? I know you talked about it happened in 2020, obviously. COVID was happening during that time. It was still happening. But how did you guys deal with any hardships, or what were some of the hardships that you guys faced?
There has been quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the worst part about developing the game is that we started as a side project, like in our free time, we developed the game, and keeping that motivation to do something that is not giving you any real money right now, and you're not getting paid to do so, it's really hard to keep that motivation coming from like 2.5 years that we have been doing it. So yeah, I think like the worst part was finding that motivation. That there have been months without touching the game because like I'm burnt out. But yeah, at some point you have to sit down and say, okay, I need to finish this, and I need to release it, to end it. And yeah, so and I think like being a team is also really helpful for keeping the motivation, because I'm sitting here and say, okay, I must keep going because Victory is also keep going, and we'll keep motivating between each other. Because if it was a solo project, I would probably leave it like a couple of years ago. Yeah, so I think motivation is the real issue. Yeah.
Cool. Oh, you guys say are you both from Spain?
Yeah.
Okay, so how does it feel? Like you guys are from, because obviously I'm from America. I know a lot about the American gaming community. How does it feel to have like a game that's now international?
Yeah.
Not just a Spanish game or a game based in Spain. It's in America as well. It's all over Europe, all over America. I'm pretty sure other countries are playing as well. So how does it feel?
Yeah.
Like you guys don't just have a local game. You guys have an international game. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels kind of surreal.
Yeah.
You
have to think about it.
Yeah.
To make sure that it's happening. Like.
Yeah, for example, the other day, like we have a public demo on Steam that anyone can play, and last week played the demo, and it was like surreal because the game started with him, and now he's playing the game on stream, and it was like, oh my god. Yeah, full circle. Yeah, kind of crazy.
So now we just need to get luck with to play the game.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's all the questions I have. So you were here at PAX East. I'm gonna go play Bread and Fred. I don't want to destroy my relationship with my wife. I don't think she's gonna play with me, but thank y'all so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all.